Good morning, my noble knights. It is I, Blaze Templar, and I am very tired. I've had to do like 13, 14 videos as of like last Thursday, so I am kind of worn out on that regard. And unfortunately, very few of them have worked, but here we are. I'm just kind of messing around on Showdown. I'm not really trying to build a exceptional team or anything. I built one team just trying to see if I could get Gliscor to work for me, and unfortunately, Gliscor is still an enemy to me, so that's unfortunate, but, you know, that's kind of how it crumbles sometimes. So looking at this guy's team, Azelf is most definitely his best lead, although he could go the Excadrill just as an anti-lead. Magnezone's a nice lead because it is Scarfed. He does have Mega Pidgeot. Looking at his team, though, really, Raikou is not a bad lead for me, although it does kind of leave me open to Excadrill. Azelf, yeah, I figured it would be the Azelf lead. Unfortunate for me, but, you know. Well, Thunderbolt first turn, he's going to want to set up his Stealth Rocks. Unfortunately, I don't really have anything to deal with that, but at the same time, I'm not too weak to Stealth Rock outside of Staraptor, but Staraptor's really not meant to switch. And we do get a nice critical hit off first turn, which is just kind of handy. He may want to... Oh, he just goes straight for the explosion. Apparently, we speed tied, so, yeah. That is definitely a downer. I didn't want to lose my Raikou like that, but, you know, whatever, it happens. Looking at the rest of his team, honestly, Azu's a pretty nice choice. It does deal with most of his team. Excadrill will not appreciate anything Azu throws his way, so, yeah. And I did not get Aqua Jet. I meant to get Aqua Jet instead of... That's an oops. So we will fix that real quick. Boom. There, that's better. We don't have priority, so we have to just go raw power, and Waterfall is the way to go. Okay, you can Toxic. Fine. I'm just going to keep Waterfalling until Azu dies, I think, just because it's really my best play. I don't have priority on my Azu right now, so yeah, it's unfortunate. Really, really bad. Unless he brings in Magnezone, which he does, and I can just go straight to Raikou. He can Thunderbolt, and that is most definitely Specs damage. That's fine. We can protect this turn, and then go for whatever afterwards. Oh, there's the Volcarona. That is still fine because Volcarona isn't terribly threatening to Heatran, even after he Quiver Dances. And we can get the Toxic off, and we'll start to wear him out. So, yeah. You can keep Quiver Dancing, that is fine. Because Fiery Dance, Magma, or Bug Buzz, and Hurricane, none of them will do much damage to me. And so, yeah. I'm not terribly threatened at the moment. That is fine. He's going to want to set up all the way, it looks like, which is also okay. I am running specially defensive, so. And my Lava Plumes are doing just enough that, yeah, you're not doing much to me, buddy. This should actually take him out this turn, so. Nope, not quite. That's fine. We'll just protect this turn, as he probably goes for, like, Hurricane, Quiver Dance, something. Oh, he has the Roost. Okay. That's fine, too, because he can't win. Bug Buzz will do a feeble 19%. Still nothing to be pleased about on his side, so, yeah. We do get rid of Volcarona nice and simply, just because Heatran is such a boss. And we're just going to protect, see if he does have the low kick, because if he does, that is a problem. And an unfortunate one. But, do I? Yes, I need to keep him still. So, unfortunately, Staraptor's not going to be terribly handy. So we'll just go to it and maybe scare him out, make him think that I am Scarfed, or he might just go for the Ice Shard, and yeah, that'll kill. It is Life Orb, so we'll go to Azu here, who doesn't have to go for anything too crazy, but I could go for Superpower And if he wants to stay in, he will die. If he switches to Magnezone, he'll die too, which is exactly what happens. Boom. And if he wants to go to Weavile again, it will die to a superpower still, so works out for me in that regard. Pidgeot, honestly, Heatran deals with that. It's a nice play here for me, so we'll go to Heatran. Take 12%, unfortunately, but we can take Hurricanes really quite comfortably, all things considered, and get our Toxic going, so yeah. Those are starting to add up, though, so we don't want to take too many more of those, but at the same time, we did get the Toxic off, so we can kind of Toxic stall this buddy out. And throw off a Lava Plume. I don't need Heatran after Pidgeot goes down, so that's nice for me. There we go. So he can bring in his Weavile. It will easily take out Heatran, no problems whatsoever. And we're looking better. I had a couple of games with the other team that I really didn't like much, so yeah, that's kind of how that went. Weavile comes in. You can do whatever you like, Weavile. I'm just going to go for the Toxic. If you overpredict, that's fine. If you go for knockoff, that's fine too. And now I can just go straight to Azu. And at this range, I don't need to risk anything. We're just going to go for the Waterfall. I guess if he has Freeze Dry, it could hurt, but he's physically based, so it still doesn't matter. And Choice Band, yeah, it's fine. That's game. So it was an okay game. I prefer this team, and it works a little better. Although I didn't get to use my Mega Gardevoir, it was kind of the reason why I made this team. I want to try it out before Gen 7 rolls around. I never did, believe it or not. I never used Mega Guardy until, yeah, basically now, so. Another Azelf. We are going to lead Raikou again. Unfortunately, again, I don't have a Stealth Rocker, so that's frustrating, but we'll Volt Switch into Heatran. So, yeah, you'll get your rocks up, but that's fine. We can trade rocks here, buddy. If he explodes, that's fine. If he U-turns, that's fine too. He's just going to taunt. Okay, that's fair. We'll Lava Plume here. I'm not completely helpless, so. Zard, that's a problem. Maybe I was a little too hasty on my decision, but, you know, that happens, unfortunately. He's X. And he's Dragon Danced. That's a problem. I don't really have anything to take this Zard X on at this point. Azu can take an Earthquake and go for the Play Rough. It hits most of his team for good damage, so yeah. Boom. No more Zard. I could have gone for the Water move, but I figured that was a little too obvious. But I did get rid of his Mega, which is a definite advantage there. But Azu is going to be handy. That Aqua Jet, you know, really nice to have. He just goes straight for Taunt, though, so I guess that's going to be the way this is played. We will keep Lava Pluming, though, because if he wants to explode or U-turn, either way, that's fine. Lava Plume will be super effective on most of his Pokemon, and if he goes into his Crawdaunt, it threatens getting burned. Tyranitar does get burned, so I'm not threatened by the Pursuit anymore. So we will go ahead and switch. And we'll go to Staraptor. It actually isn't a bad play to go for Staraptor here because Pursuit, that's a crit, unfortunate, but now I can go into Staraptor and go for basically whatever I feel like. And in this case, we are just going to go straight for the U-turn because if he switches into Azelf, that will do super effective damage. If he stays in, that's still super effective. So it just kind of works out. Stone Edge is the play of likelihood. Or Pursuit, apparently. Wow. He really likes his Pursuit. He's got to be banded. That's most definitely a banded Pursuit, so we're going to just Stealth Rock. Just by how much damage it did after being burned, yeah, it's banded. It is banded as it gets. There's no around that. It is a banded Pokemon. Excadrill is going to come in. Sand is still up, but we're going to just protect this turn just to get rid of his Sand, so he doesn't have any fun times with that. He does Rock Slide. I guess he was predicting my switch. Excadrill has up to 302 speed. That is unfortunate because right now that is a bit of a problem. Regardless, I think we're just going to switch to Staraptor. If he wants to Rapid Spin, he can't because I sacked it. If he Rock Slides, I think, yeah, he's probably locked into the Rock Slide. So, honestly, we can just go to Azu again. And go for the Superpower. Amoonguss comes in. That still did a nice little chunklet of damage, at least. Who do I care about not getting put to sleep? Honestly, Heatran, because it's kind of the weakest link here. If he sleeps it, that's fine. It still serves a purpose, even asleep, so that is honestly okay with me. We're just going to Lava Plume to burn off a sleep turn. Excadrill comes back in. He may want to go for Earthquake. Unfortunately, I don't really have Staraptor to go to dodge the Earthquake anymore. But at the same time, that's not necessarily too big a threat. So, yeah, we're just going to try to wake up and... Oh, he's going to Rapid Spin. That's fine. We'll Lava Plume this turn. Hopefully we wake up. If not, that's fine because, again, yeah. He's not banded like I thought he might be, but that's okay. We can't go to Gardevoir for the obvious reason. We have to go to Azu here. Had to go for Aqua Jet. Had to do it there because if he'd stayed in, it would have been horrible. And I don't really need Azu anymore because we got rid of the thing that we needed to get rid of. So, yeah. And now that Azu's spored, we can go to Bisharp and potentially sweep. What's up? He does have Crawdaunt still, which is a bit annoying, but behind the sub we should be fine. So, nah. He may Dragon Dance here, so just to get his boosts going. He's going to just Crab Hammer. That's fine, too. But since he is Crab Hammering, we can take one, because Bisharp's actually surprisingly bulky. Oh, apparently we can't. Apparently we cannot. I'm honestly surprised. I thought I could take one. But, we'll just Hyper Voice. It hits both of his main potential mons that could come in for super effective. Azelf comes in. I'm actually going to predict him to want to explode. Yes, I predicted that so well. Oh, that prediction. That prediction. Oh, man, that was huge. Now we can just go for the Psyshock and deal with the Amoonguss via Psyshock. It didn't take it out in one hit. That is honestly surprising. But we can just keep Psyshocking, and hopefully we wake up quickly enough. He might have Sludge Bomb, though, so... That was honestly a pretty close match, either way. Oh, he's got the Clear Smog, which is super effective, but it's not that powerful. And I do have good special bulk, so as long as I can wake up this turn, yes. GG. That was a good game, honestly. I'm surprised it went that well. I mean, it was crazy, but yeah, Gardevoir, you're bulkier than I gave you credit for. I gotta give you that. That was actually impressive. Yeah, how bulky are you? What's your special? 135. Okay, that explains a little bit. That's more than even Cresselia, so not too shabby. Looking at his team, he's got a couple of potential leads. That's a likely lead if he wants to be risky. That's his Mega. That's a possible lead. I think, honestly, looking at his team, Staraptor and Starmie. Okay, that is honestly fine. We're just going to Brave Bird all of the things right now. Ferrothorn's going to come in. He's going to eat a Brave Bird, which does a nice bit of damage. Ow. But we lose almost as much as we give out, so we can't take those hits very well. But thankfully, we do have close combat too, so. Yeah, we got rid of Ferrothorn, who was probably his spiker / rocker. Depends on if his Mamoswine's carrying rocks or not. So, yeah. He knew he needed to switch, and I guess he didn't want to risk me not being, you know. But at this range, Slayer Bitlets, Extreme Speed, Close Combat, depends on if he's physical or special. He could be a support mon. Honestly, Heatran still works out alright because, yeah, we need to see if he does have the close combat. He is Life Orb, so he's probably fully offensively focused. But I just want to see if he does have close combat or not because, oh, okay, he's gonna go ahead and switch to his Heatran or his Starmie. That's fine. We'll just Toxic it. If he is the Analytic set, it will be Toxic, and I can take Scalds comfortably enough. Unfortunately, we missed our first Toxic, which is a pain in the neck, but whatever. That's got to be a spinner, though. That really does. He might be Natural Cure just because he seems to be the more supportive Starmie, so like Scald, Rapid Spin, Recover, you know, that kind of thing. But this way we are forcing a little bit of pressure, and I don't really care. I can take some, and then I can go to my Raikou. Yeah, it is Natural Cure. So that's a thing, but that's okay because we're just going to protect one more turn. See what he wants to do. I don't really care what he does too much, all things considered. He does Earthquake, not surprising. Staraptor still could be useful, but at the same time, I don't really want to take an Earthquake, so considering we are below Stealth Rock, it might be a good idea to go to it. Play a couple Mind Games this way. If he Earthquakes again, that's fine. And now we're actually going to predict him to want to Ice Shard just to kill off Staraptor. So we're going to pull a double switch, go to Azu, and boom, we pulled it off. Question is, does he stay in or does he switch? He has a switch in Starmie, which would mean play rough. But if he predicts that and goes for Arcanine, I don't think he will. I think I'm just going to go for the play rough. And honestly, that works out okay for me because now I'm not choice locked. So we can just Aqua Jet now. Boom. So Mamoswine's down. That is actually nice for us. Not being choice locked actually plays in our favor this game just because power isn't so much what we need in this particular game because being able to switch up our moves, you know, pretty nice thing to be able to do. Just looking at his team, Starmie's going to come back in. And so we are going to go... Raikou? Yeah, we can take Scalds. And we are AV, so... Oh, he's just going to Psychic. He's running Psychic, apparently, so that's a thing. But we'll just Volt Switch. If he wants to switch, that's fine. If he stays in, that's fine, too, because either way, we'll get good damage off on anything that gets hit by it. Nothing really can take Volt Switch at this point. And it gives me a little bit more momentum, so I'm okay with that. So we're looking better. I like the fact that I did change up my team. It really did make life a lot easier for me. Scald doesn't quite kill him. or doesn't do much to me, and unfortunately Volt Switch doesn't really kill him either, so that is unfortunate. But we do have Bisharp, and we're just going to Sucker Punch. Yep, I had to go for it. He's got a very weird Starmie. Should have had, like, Recover or something. He had Natural Cure, so I'm not sure what it was doing. But he did go for that, and we're going to Sucker Punch one more time. If he E-speeds, he could stop that, but oh, that bites. Oh, that bites. But he Life Orb killed himself, so worked out for me in the end. Swellow's going to come in, and we're just going to keep Sucker Punching. I really don't have a reason not to. Quick Attack, unfortunately, will kill, but that's fine because I do have Heatran, who can get his rocks up right now. Facade won't do a lot. Brave Bird won't do a lot. Quick Attack really won't do anything, so Heatran is a great choice here. It did more than I thought it would. I will give it that. It did more than I thought it would, but we can protect this turn. And Heatran's purpose has basically been served once Swellow goes down, as it deals with this thing quite nicely. So, yeah. We're okay there. We're going to Lava Plume this turn. We're just Toxic Stalling this Swellow. Really, that's all I need to do with this thing. He's going to Facade. It's resisted, of course, because I am Steel type, and that will take it out, which means all he's got left is his Absol, which will take Stealth Rock damage since he never brought it in to get the Magic Bounce going. And we'll actually Lava Plume just in case he gets greedy and wanting to Swords Dance or something. I doubt it, not with Azu in the back and the wings, you know. But, you know, that happens, so we'll see. He Ice Beams. Huh. Ice Beams. Didn't see it coming. And we're just going to go for another Lava Plume. I don't know why this Absol's running Ice Beam. I gotta ask him. I am honestly curious. Okay, well, I didn't get an answer. Maybe to get around Gliscor? I honestly don't know why you would run Ice Beam on Mega Absol. If anyone out there knows, please tell me. I am trying to figure this out. That is honestly something that made me kind of tilt my head over. Maybe it was kind of a new play or something? I really don't know. Absol Mega. Well, it does have 115 special attack, so, I mean, it's not unusable. Huh. But Ice Beam on Mega Absol, I don't know what I think of that. I mean, it's just so out there. Anyway, this particular team, I did get Breloom to do some work. I don't really care for Technoloom still. Gliscor, I really can't say I like it yet. The others I'm okay with, but, you know, that's kind of how it is. Anyway, I guess that's going to be a session today. But it was good doing this. I enjoyed doing it. I am still very tired. I woke up at like 2 or 3 in the morning, and apparently I'm going to open up RMT's thread. Whoops. Anyway, yeah, I do have one last note before I do end this video, and that is I am planning on doing another Let's Play. One of them I am considering is, in fact, this particular title. I don't have the original case, so I have them divided in older jewel cases. But Legend of Dragoon is an option. I used to have it, but unfortunately the case busted, you know, moving a lot. Legend of Dragoon, Final Fantasy VIII, those are options. Persona 4 Arena, I would like to do this one soon. Dragon Ball Xenoverse. We could even go back to Let's Play Federation versus Xeon and do the Xeonic side. I did hold a poll on Twitter, and it seemed like Final Fantasy VIII was the winner there. But I will count the votes here as well. So let me know what you think the next Let's Play should be, and hopefully we'll be doing some streams of this fairly soon. I'm not going to do it today, unfortunately. I am, like I said, very tired. But we'll try to shoot for Tuesday, and that would be the 8th. Yeah, we'll try to shoot for the 8th. I know that's the wrong time, and I'm sorry about that, but, you know, yeah. I just want to pull up the battle real quick to make sure that this video actually worked. Yes, it did. Okay, so we're good there. I just wanted to make sure. Anyway, yeah, that's all I have for you right now. But it was a lot of fun. I enjoy playing Pokemon still. I'm still in this gig. I'm still doing the gaming. So we'll keep doing it, and we'll keep on rocking. But yeah, that's basically what I have for now. So let me know what you think, what we should do next, and don't worry, this will continue to grow back. You can see it's getting color again, so yeah. Anyway, yeah, I'm going to shut up now because I've been rambling. Later.